Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video today I'll talk about the rules, how we can use the global rules or local customized rules in order to use the MuleSoft Vibes. So in MuleSoft DevAgent, we'll just create a set of rules, customized rules, and we'll import that rules, and then we'll use the input prompt to create a project. So this video is just to showcase how we can use our customized rules. So, first thing, we need Visual Studio Code. So I think you have already uh, seen my previous video how we can install the Visual Studio Code and how we can enable MuleSoft DevAgent. So if you don't know how we can enable this MuleSoft Dev Agent, this option, we have to just connect between the connection. We need to make connection between management platform and Salesforce account. So currently I have logged in into Management platform using this username, and with the same username. I have made the connection between Independent platform and the Salesforce orgs, right? So if you don't know, I mean, how we can make the connection between these two, so you can just watch, see, I mean, this previous video. So once this option is enabled, so we can write a set of, rules. So here I have written the rules. We can write in markdown m.md file. So this is how, if you want to view this, I'll just show markdown viewer online. So this is our rule, MuleSoft best practices. Description enforce some best practices and naming and formatting standards for MuleSoft projects. So currently I am applying it to .xml file only. So here are the set of rules guidelines I have written. So that is so I'll just showcase this. Okay, this standardized API layers. Whenever we have the system API, use the suffix as hyphen SAPI for PAPI, process API PAPI, and experience API EAPI. And all flow names must use camel case and must be descriptive to the business according to business logic, like process order flow instead of flow 1 and flow 2, which is on auto generated. And suffix all the subflows with hyphen subflow, and our private flow with hyphen private flow. And always create a global.xml file to store global configuration and global elements, and use a dedicated folder to store the configuration file. And enum, I have written like enum must be upper snake case, like in the upper, and then upper and then based on the name. And variables name must be in camel case and descriptive, right? Like account list is closed. And for boolean I have set as like is, suppose is connected or is active. And plural, let's say for the Salesforce project, if we have contacts, accounts map, like entities. And avoid abbreviation like short form. So this is also I have added. And for the hard-coded value, it should be from the configuration file. And every HTTP listener must use the property placeholder like HTTP port. And this is for global error handler and the loggers. Wherever we are adding the logger, so it should be it should be it should started with it should start with correlation ID, and then correlation ID should be set, and then followed by the message. And the on error propagate for critical failures, on error continue only for the non-breaking business logic. And secure configuration properties as well. And This is to create a rule that ensures the data weave or transformation in DWL script should be externalized. It should not that okay. It should write in the transform message. So it should be externalized with, and then that is that should be referenced in the in our XML file. And test classes as well for munit. If we do need to write munit, then it should be Pascal case, and the test method name should be descriptive according to the scenario. So this is the common guidelines I have created. So we'll create one project. So first thing, I'll just copy this one. Then I have opened this MuleSoft DevAgent, and this you can see here, manage agent for rules and workflow. So global rules, this is applicable for everything, for every project. Okay. So here I have only .md file extension. Okay, yeah. Mm, so global rules for Mule project. So new rules here I can edit. I have pasted it here. Okay. So this is the global rules. I'm not adding anything to the local. So now I'll give the prompt. I can use this. So project location, I will give it like C drive integrations and inside the workspace folder C drive integration workspace. So here I have only Hello Mule API. So it will create Oracle System API, and primary purpose I have just provided a usable secured system API that allows other APIs to insert, update, or delete in Oracle DB for customer, and they create a Mule project. So this is the simple prompt. I'll just input here, and then here we go. So the project should be created inside C drive integration. Okay, approve. So it is using JDK version 17, runtime version 4.10, and the app name is, if you see here, yeah, Oracle System API is folder is created. You can see the steps 2 out of 10 is it's running. Second step. Execute this command, last write, main resources config. Okay, its configuration is getting created. Now the dev, you can see the secure properties is created. Now we'll save it. Now prod.yml is created. So since I have given here configuration, where I have written that, yeah, like use a dedicated for folder, example dev.yml prod.yml. So yeah, global.xml is being created. So now we can see the steps like fourth one is implementing CRUD flows. Oracle system SAPI. If you see here, uh, Oracle system SAPI is the name. Okay. So, but I have given in the prompt that Oracle system API, right? But if you see my rules, in the first one, I have mentioned that standardized API layers use suffix as SAPI. So ideally, I have given Oracle System API, but it has created Oracle System SAPI, right? So it is following the rules. And if you see here in the logger, like here correlation ID and then vas.correlation ID followed by your message. So this is the rules it is following for the logger which we have mentioned here. Correlation ID logger. Yeah, all loggers must include this correlation ID in the message for the auditing purpose, right? And this is the pom.xml it is get creating. Oracle system API, this readme. It is creating in the .md file. So I mean this is the global rules I have set. So whenever I'll create any project, so it will follow the same rules. So all 10 steps are completed. This is the database setup.sql, all the insert commands and all everything. So it's completed. All the steps are completed, and the project is. If I open the project, file open. So Oracle System API, you can see here, Oracle System SAPI, and this is global.xml. So we can see the canvas. It's getting loaded. So this is how we can specify our, customized rules if we want MuleSoft DevAgent to follow. And if we don't mention or specify any rules, then it will just, use their own rules to, whenever the project is getting created. So we can add more rules if we want to customize it. Yeah, we can specify more rules. So this is how it is created. Create customer flow and a logger. If you see correlation ID, then followed by a variable and then message. And a correlation ID, it is in camel case. If you see here the variable and a flow reference. If you see here, this is the subflow. So it has suffix as subflow where I have mentioned all the suffix should have. For the subflow, it is under hyphen subflow. So I think yeah, this is how we can set the rules and make use of it in MuleSoft DevAgent. Hope you like it and you can give it a try. Yeah, thanks everyone. Happy learning. Bye.